Hello and welcome to our North American FBO training webinar. Thanks for taking the time to join us. My name is Bill Lewis and I'm very excited about today's program, which is about how to build a lasting forever business. In the next 30 minutes or so, we'll share ideas on how we can build a truly forever business, one that can provide income for immediate needs as well as future security. We often refer to our essential business building activities as the 4 core. These are recruitment, retention, productivity, and development. Today, we'll focus on retention, which is defined as following up with end consumers to ensure repeat orders and with FBOs to ensure a 4-case credit monthly volume. The financial advantages of our marketing plan are twofold: immediate income and residual income. Everyone likes to have money in pocket right away, but the real potential lies in the long term. This long-term income depends upon what we do to retain our customers and FBOs. Now, some may argue that the quality of the products and the rewards of the marketing plan are enough to keep our FBO downlines generating volume that determines our income. This is true to some extent. However, there's another factor that is just as vital to the long-term profitability of our forever business. I like to call it the personal factor, and it has to do with our ability to deal with people. You see, no matter how profitable the marketing plan, no matter how effective the product, if people don't feel comfortable, they can become discouraged and disillusioned, and may even start looking around for another opportunity. It behooves us, therefore, to do all in our power to ensure that they stay engaged with the products and opportunity. We do this with constant follow-up through communication, training, and recognition. Now, there are 2 basic principles I've discovered in dealing with people. They are: people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And people go where they're wanted, stay where they're cared for, and grow where they're cultivated. By simply building our follow-up activities around these principles, we can ensure that our customers and FBOs stay engaged and we can reap the benefits long term. First, let's talk about communication. Our retail and Novus customers need to know that we care about them and their satisfaction with the product that they purchased. We should follow up within a couple of days to answer any questions, make sure they're using the product properly, and generally reinforce their decision to buy. We may consider creating a private Facebook group only for your customers and post interesting product information, recipes, testimonials, and so forth. This not only keeps them informed, but also reminds them of you and the product. Communicating with our business building FBOs is also of the utmost importance. They need to know what's happening so they can make intelligent decisions. As we communicate with them regularly, we not only give them information, but we let them know that they're an important part of the group and that we care about their success. We should call them every few days, give them news and encouragement, and ask if there's any way we can help. And we need to take care to make notes so that we never forget their needs and goals or our promises. We should also express our confidence in them and express our gratitude that they're part of our group. Again, we may want to create a private Facebook group that targets these people. Think of how important they'd feel if they were invited to join a private, exclusive group. Above all, we should let our customers and FBOs know how much we care about them. We should demonstrate our interest by remembering birthdays, anniversaries, interests and goals, and children's names. Inform them, include them, and invite them. And we'll build a very loyal customer and FBO base that will generate income for years to come. Another key factor in the long-term success of our forever business is follow-through. Let's consider the game of golf to illustrate. One of the most important components of a golf swing is what happens with the club after it strikes the ball. This is called the follow-through, and it determines the speed and accuracy of the ball's path towards the hole. Imagine the club coming to a screeching halt the instant the ball was struck. Without this critical follow-through motion, the ball has very little chance of reaching its desired target. Well, it's the same in our business. What we do after the sale is made, after the new person is sponsored, is so very important to our long-term success. So, exactly what do we do to follow through? When it comes to our customers, we've already mentioned a couple of ideas. Soon after the sale, contact should be made to thank them for the purchase, make sure they are using the product properly, and generally reinforce their decision to buy. Further contact should be customized according to the product they purchased. For example, if our customer purchased a C9 pack, we'll want to make contact every day to give support and encouragement. And at day 5, we'll want to suggest that it's time to purchase the F15 or Vital 5 so they'll receive it by the time they complete the C9. If, on the other hand, our customer purchased a bottle of gel, we'll want to make contact the next day to ask if there are any questions and reinforce their decision to buy. And then again, call in a week or so to see if they need additional product. The follow-through for the FBOs we sponsored is a bit different. For sure, we want to have a business planning meeting within the first 48 hours of join. This is where we take them through the First Steps to Manager booklet and show them step by step how to get started building their business. Within a week, we'll be assisting them with their first product launch and helping them develop their first customers. Within a couple of weeks, we'll be helping them sponsor FBO downlines of their own. Again, I can't emphasize enough the importance of keeping in touch regularly and often. We should do what it takes to make our FBOs feel that they are an important part of our team. We mentioned that we should inform, include, and invite our customers. With FBOs, however, we need to add one more dimension to our follow-through. That is to instruct. The training of our FBOs does not end with the First Steps to Manager. That's only the beginning of a lifetime of continuing education that we should be providing. A weekly sizzle session, whether it's in person or via webinar, is so important to the long-term success of our business. This is where we can teach business building skills, review product features and benefits, view company videos, build enthusiasm with motivational presentations, and develop an esprit de corps within our group. The good news is that we don't have to take on the entire responsibility ourselves. We should invite downline FBO leaders to participate. Including them will do wonders to maintain our stability, their stability and loyalty. Remember, people go where they're wanted, stay where they're cared for, and grow where they're cultivated. So we want to inform, include, invite, and instruct them. No doubt you became a forever business owner to enjoy a better lifestyle by helping others. Let's always remember that more than anything else, this is a people business. Sure, we have fantastic products and a wonderful business opportunity, but the greatest asset we have in our business are the people we deal with, our customers and downline FBOs. Pay attention to them, and we, in turn, will be paid for years to come. We'll close today with a video featuring Stig Arne Hansen, who is a GLT member from Scandinavia. Stig has developed a group that generates about 1,000 case credits per month. That's right, per month. He has some insights from lessons he's learned about retention. We've edited his presentation from 30 minutes down to 8 minutes so that we can capture the essence of his message. So let's take a look at that video now.
In the third company I was working, I had over 60,000 distributors, and that should have made my day. It was 2 years, 60,000 distributors. Only problem, no customers, so no residual income. And that's kind of boring when you are in this industry. So when I joined Forever in 2002, I was more focused on building a sales-based organization, not like only recruiting. You know, you have 2 feet, at least if you are well, you have 2 feet, 2 legs. And one is for, remember that you have to sell, and you have to sponsor. You have to sell, you have to sponsor. You have to sell, you have to sponsor. And some people, they just do like this, and they sponsor, and they sponsor, and that's kind of hard. You don't get so far by doing that. So when I started in Forever, I really was focused on getting customers. I started with product launches. We also focus on building relationships, so people like to be together and have a good experience. And that's both for customers and for business owners. It's so important to have good relationships in the group. And one thing you always have to remember is that your customer doesn't care how much you know until they know how much you care. You have to have the right intention with what you do. You don't go out and sell a lot of products to get rich. You go out to help people to have a better life. There was 2 people. Yeah, thank you. It ain't easy to speak in English. That's not my first language. So if you have the right intention and you are focused on people and trying to help them as much as you can, that's the way to do it. And remember one thing, that your FBOs, your team members, they are not hired by you. They are not employees. They are customers. They bought you as a person. They bought you as a person. People buy people first. Then they bought Forever as a company and the possibilities to develop a business together with you. So you sold them the product, you sold them yourself, and you sold them the dream. Always remember to treat your people as customers. Don't think that they are hired to do business for you. Keep up the communication. This is kind of hard today because we have so much going on all the time. So how do you do it? You have to have a strategy on what to do to have a communication which works both ways. You have to know what people are thinking. You have to ask the right questions so you know who you are dealing with. And you have to do it on a consistent basis. When you have a new customer, this is basic. Everyone knows it, but be so smart that you follow up with your new customers right away. And then you continue to follow up and follow up and follow up. And please also understand one important thing. People love to buy, but they hate to be sold. Do you understand the difference? People love to buy, but they hate to be sold. Who of you had a bad experience as a customer somewhere last year? Let's say that your dream car is a BMW or a Mercedes or something, and you go into a store, and the only thing you feel is that people are chasing you to sell the car. Is that a good thing? No, it is not. It's like we, as customers, want to be treated nice. We want to have respect. We want to have not a salesperson nagging you all the time. So it's so important when you treat your customers, treat them right. And never, ever try to convince all your customers to start as business owners. That's the stupid thing to do. If you always run after your customers and say, join Forever, become rich, what happens? The customers run the other way, and you have no customers left. Don't do it. Not everyone is supposed to be a business owner. Group. Meetings. That's also an important thing, because today a lot of people work in social media, and it's nothing wrong about that. But you have to bring people out of internet and together with other people. Do you agree? I mean, come on. It wouldn't be the same to be back home and watch this on the TV or the computer. Sorry for all you back home who is watching it. But to be here and see it live is so much better. When we went with a GLT out in the jungle and we slept in small tents, or big tents, but that was an experience. You can't bring that through a photography or a video. You have to be there. And that is what it's all about. You have to bring people out of internet and bring them together and create a culture. Personal contact, face-to-face, phone, different tools that you can use. You don't have to use everything, but find a way to reach people on a regular basis. And always remember that you have to do it personally with people. And this also is very important, because when you have products in stock at your home, you have the possibility to give the product to the customer right away. How many of you use Forever Bright? That was a given. But imagine if you couldn't get that product for a week. Would you stop brushing your teeth? Would you be pissed? Would you have to go out buying something else? Would that be a good feeling? No, it wouldn't. So why do we treat our customers that way? It's much better to have products on stock so people can come to my door and pick up the products right away. And I'm not talking about every product, but I'm talking about the best products we have, the ones that people want to have right away. So this is some things you can do. It's important to be proud of selling products. It's important to be proud of being a part of Forever. It's important to have fun, and it's so important to give people recognition. And I think that's a cool thing. We come together, we have home-based meetings, seminars, kickoffs. We do coach people also, one-on-one basis or in small groups, and I think that's the most important thing to be aware of, that this is personal development. You have to treat people well, and you have to make them go through a personal development stages so they develop to be a person of success. My point is that you can have a great lifestyle, you can have a lot of new friends, you can have freedom to choose whatever you like in this business. If your intentions are good and you are focusing on other people's needs and try to make life better for other people, then you can have everything. And this with customer satisfaction is worthless, but customer loyalty is priceless. Think about it. Because a satisfied customer, a customer happy with a Forever gel, he can shop it everywhere. He doesn't shop from you. He can shop from someone else. But if he's loyal to you because you treat the customers good and your business people good, then they stay. And that's the difference. That was some points. I hope you liked them.
Wow, what a powerful presentation. I especially liked Stig's remarks about the importance of walking on two legs, one representing selling and the other sponsoring. We should avoid trying to hop just on one leg. We are not going to get very far very quickly doing that. I also liked his remark about customer loyalty and its being priceless. His experience of having a large downline in another company but no customers is another pitfall we can avoid. And we should do as he is doing, stress the importance of each FBO developing a customer base. And remember that both our retail clients and our Novus customers count as being part of that base. I highly recommend that we review this webinar often. It can be accessed for replay by visiting vimeo.com/foreverinamerica. It'll be posted by next Monday. Well, it's time to close for today. Be sure to register for our next training, which will be on Friday, August 19th. Until then, we wish you all the best as you build your Forever business. Bye for now.